Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slimy Sky Memories video. So this is a couple days late, okay? I just did not once I pulled my summons for and did this stuff, I did do like test route just a little bit. But I didn't actually like record it and everything, which I kind of regret. But we're gonna be looking into SHIZUE Izawa today, ALBEDO SHIZUE, the one that just came out. She is a wind magic character. Now I do have her only at 104, which is one copy plus the free dupe that they gave us. I have her fully, ability released and everything, and her equipment. So for this one, you just have to buy 2 copies. But for ALBEDO, the showcase might go out just a little bit later because they decided to lock the gear behind 5 days of the bonus battle, which you can only do it once per day. So to get the gear for her, it's 5 days. You have to wait 5 days, which I really is just like one of the most ridiculous and stupid decisions they've ever done. But SHIZUE is basically the green version of Blanc. I feel like I don't really need to go too much into her kit because it's essentially the same thing as Blanc, where she orb changes 3 ults, but instead of to blue, she orb changes to green. She gives weakness strike and reduces ult damage resistance by 50% for all targets. She has a single target ultimate. Her Valor trait just decreases ult damage, and she gives protection gauge. So she is only 104, so we do have her her first part of her trait, but we don't have the second part. And I have her specific gear fully maxed out, so we're just going to be taking her into the beatdown battle and seeing how much more damage she can add to the team. It's probably going to be way more than normal. Typically, I think with their setup before any of these new characters, it was around what I got to was around 2.9 million, and that was with the hero and trying to balance out one ultimate. But with SHIZUE, we literally don't have to worry about that at all. So she should be able to buff Ainz's damage to insane levels, way more than normal. But let's go test her out in the new beatdown battle. Okay, so this is the team we're going to be taking into Inferno 3. How do I show this is Inferno 3? There we go, Inferno 3. So the hardest difficulty for this beatdown battle. This team should work really well. I honestly kind of don't really need Shizuka here. I think I can replace her. Honestly, I would probably replace her with ALBEDO, but I'm gonna save that for her showcase. Well, hold on. Who could I just throw on here casually? I was thinking maybe like Isis or something. Maybe Tria, I guess. But at some point, Tria kind of becomes irrelevant. Like, you don't really need her there. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I need to adjust the team. Okay, we're actually gonna try this. Now, this is like, what did I just click? Okay, now this is a character that I have not used pretty much in over what, like a year and almost like a half, essentially, like a year and a few months. I really have not touched the Shinsha at all outside of, I think, the first anniversary. I might have used her maybe occasionally once or twice, but I really did not, bring her in any meaningful content. But this is the team we're gonna take in just for her support and stuff like that. Honestly, Shizuka is probably a better option because she can heal you. She can just stack, more weakness strike, and then she can also give you attack, right? But I figured we'll try Shinsha, and if it doesn't really work, then I'll just bring Shizuka. But this is the team that we're going to... Let me turn off. Please let me turn off. Okay, there we go. So, as you know, the routine is going to be the same as usual. But I really do like what they did with this SHIZUE. Although, okay. I like what they did with the SHIZUE a lot. I think she's very, very well designed. The only real character like her that we need is an orange version of SHIZUE and Blanc, right? She's doing about 6,000, which isn't bad, considering she only has a 60% damage. But like I said, we only really need the orange version, but I kind of don't like that they made it about SHIZUE instead of God, okay. I am going to do this. I don't want to put the stack. I wanted to put the stack on SHIZUE, but I think it's okay. Wait, it's not. Okay, we're chilling. So like I was saying, I like what they did with the SHIZUE, of course. Like the SHIZUE's design is really, 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 really good. I just don't. I hate the disparity between her and ALBEDO, I guess is my thing. Because ALBEDO is meant to be the collaboration unit. So I kind of wish they made her the that sort of character. But like I also get it because you know they needed to put the despair charge mechanic on her because she's an overlord character. I just wish, you know, ALBEDO wasn't as maybe not as bad, but as restricted as she is, because she kind of suffers the same problem from Light Raphael, where you're not using her pretty much anywhere else outside of this team. Like outside of this team, you're not using it. Where are you gonna use it, right? Like you're just not. So it just sucks. It's not the biggest deal in the world, obviously. It's just like I feel like they could have done it better, in my opinion. But that's just me. Okay, this, and that. But this is like, you'll see soon, like this is the power of this type of character like SHIZUE and Blanc, right? Like you just do this. Oh, okay, now let me turn this on again. Once you pair her up with someone who can reset cooldowns, like bouncing ults is just so easy. You literally don't have to worry about anything. Now we're not really doing any damage, but SHIZUE can be used on like many different teams. Ideally, she would be good on any green stacking team. I would say maybe the idle team could be good. The only thing is that, you know, you already have Shuna there, and I think Shuna works fine. Plus, I mean, this SHIZUE is not on Pretty Sparkle, so like she's not gonna be getting the invincibility. You could definitely use her. It's just like it'll be a bit more awkward, you know. Like I think you would rather just use Shuna instead to like kind of manipulate stuff. Plus, she can give the, you know, the synergy buff while what's her face is giving the weakness strike constantly, like to your team, instead of using her for the weakness strike. Because Shizuka is almost the same way, where she kind of gives like SHIZUE gives. Okay, why is she taking so much damage? SHIZUE is giving the same buffs that Shizuka is, except she's doing it all at once. While Shizuka is like you build it up over time, right? So we'll do this. I kind of don't like how much damage we're taking. I might swap Narborough out after I do this reset. Just because I'm a little bit afraid of how much damage she's actually taking. I'll pop this again, because we can just stack the crit resistance down. No harm in doing so. We'll get this. We're gonna just try and kill by turn 8. I think that's fine. We're not getting any attack stacking with Shizuka. But once turn 8 happens, we'll get the big dark attack buff. Okay, those orbs are pretty bad. Okay, well, Shizuka, you're out. And then we'll do this and this and this and this. I think that should be okay. Yep, and then get more despair charges. Pop this again. And then I am just gonna save one. And pray that she doesn't get. Actually, I might just swap her out. Because she doesn't need any Excel, right? I just don't want her to die. That's my only concern. Okay, so we'll do this. And then so we're doing okay. I mean, he's really tanking during these first 2 turns. So okay, I'll do this, that, and that. I think it's okay if I don't bring in Narborough. I'll just do this and then we'll be good for next turn. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, I'll send these. So SHIZUE, oh my gosh, I keep. Ow, that kind of really sucks. SHIZUE isn't really meant to do that much, like she can do damage, just like Blanc, where like they can do damage. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go for the turn here. But like I was saying, like she can do damage, but that's not gonna be like her primary concern, right? We'll do this. And then, oh, that really sucks. I forgot this got sealed. Oh, that's really bad. God. I forgot she had the debuff. Come on. Okay. Oh, whatever, I guess. What do I need? I guess just this, right? Okay, cool. Okay, we'll do this and that and that. Get the weakness strike, get one more despair charge, get that crit rate and magic attack, get this attack up. And the thing is too is, so the problem that this team had before is there's kind of a limit to the stacking depending on how you ran this team, because all the ults would get in the way. Now the hero only orb change 1, and you didn't really want to bring Shuna because she brought the synergy buff, and you'd really only use her for the ult orb change, which is kind of useless. So she really fixes that and helps you stack a lot more. Like if I check on Irons right here, we have 8 stacks. Typically we would probably have 6 by now. So that helps a lot. Plus we're getting all these buffs. Unfortunately we didn't get, I forgot Shinsho was debuffed. Maybe I'll run it again. But we have the 50%, 35%, plus a 20% reduction. So basically this should hit pretty hard. I'll do these, send her all, and then that. So I mean, Narborough, not really gonna do much damage, but SHIZUE should do pretty decent. If Narborough does like 100,000, SHIZUE should probably do like 300 to 400,000, or maybe even like. Well, I'm probably lowballing that. Okay, she did 220, 33,000 crit, which is really good, and then I to like what, 261,000. SHIZUE's ult looks really nice. It really does. It's interesting that they gave her all of, like the dynamic. They always give SHIZUE the dynamic movement. SHIZUE and Hinata. I feel like with everyone else, it's not really as dynamic. Let's see. 779,000, definitely not bad for only the 60% attack. Plus her stat, like, I mean, her stats are okay, right? Like even with the gear and everything, there's only a certain limit that I can buff her. So her attack stat's not really that high. But you know, Irons will do 3 million, and that's without the Shinsha buff. But the Shinsha buff would have been way higher, but I kind of goofed. So that's pretty much her on this team. Obviously she works the best on this team and works really well. Now I can try her on a different setup. Maybe I will try that. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna try her on the Vengeance team, and I want to see how much she actually. Okay, wow, that what? Why does this take so much stamina? What in the world? We're gonna see how much she can boost damage and how well she work on this team. My only thing here is that well, we don't have any field effects, so I think this will be slightly RNG related. It seems not the greatest either. It's okay, I guess. Ooh, okay. I can do. I think I'll do this, and then I'll swap, obviously, you in for her. And I'll keep it like this for now. I think we want to target. Wait, I forget. We want to target you, I think. So this team is gonna be a little bit iffy, obviously. But I figured we'll just try a random stage. Oh no, okay. We got binded. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ow. Okay. Well, I can do this. And then do this as well. And then I'll pop this, which I think we can, yeah, we'll watch, because I mean, this one does look really nice. So this team, so okay, my only thing is that units like SHIZUE and Blanc work really well and best in stacking teams, typically, where, you know, you need to like, you just constantly leverage your ultimate to do like big damage, and you want to save it up, and it makes it really easy to like constantly get like your protection gauge and all this stuff and get really consistent hands. So, but the thing is that there's not a lot of content at the moment, or like, nor is there a lot of like stacking teams that do that really. So it gets a little bit iffy sometimes. Okay. This hand sucks. Okay. I mean, I guess. And then. Oh, come on. Whatever. Oh, I will just swap you out actually. Just for this, I'll pop that. And then we'll do this, or I guess I can start putting these on, right? Is this everyone? It is everyone. And then I'll just do this. I'll just put more vengeance charges, because why not? And then send these. This would work better on this team if, you know, I had more of the vengeance units. To be fair, you don't really need to use them all that much. They're kind of unnecessary, but they do help. Nice. Ooh, super guard, wow. Color me surprised. Okay, so here's where things can work to your favor. So I will do this, and then do this, and do that, and then you can do this, and pop this, and then also just reset everything, and then just boom. So we'll have her. Wow, we'll actually have Raphael's EX ult. I can't remember the last time I got that. Okay, well, she's gonna ult. Get defense. That's fine. Also another ult I haven't seen in a long time. Okay, that did nothing. Nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Well, they're gonna die anyway. So why not just do this? And then do this? And let's see how much damage we do. I'm curious. So we don't have anything except the weakness strike and the ult resistance down. Then we'll do that. Okay, Yom, like, he's not really gonna do much damage at all. But his ult looks nice, right? Come on, Yom. Odin, Yom. Okay, nice. All right, let's see the EX ult in action. Look at this. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, that did not really do that much. 1000, let's go. Okay, but we're gonna. Okay. Ow. Oh no. He hits us. She dies. And then. Nice. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty much it. The like, she works on just any green team. I think it's like, how do I explain this? So her her release right now I think is a good time because you know she works really well with this team, and I think we'll only be seeing her stock just rise more and more as we see them venture out into different green teams, because as of right now a lot of the green teams, like you can try her out on like super old ones and stuff like that, and I'm sure she'll do okay. But this style of unit, with especially changing ultimates, is meant to work well and work best with EX teams. And I mean, she could work well on World of Fantasy, although the only thing is that she's not getting buffed by anything, so she would only be there for the buffs, and her thing costs a lot, so you can run into issues with that, like for her buff. But the orb change itself could actually work pretty well if like depending on the situation, you know. But I think we'll need to see more stacking, like metas, I guess, more green stacking metas to see her like full potential, like we do see with Blanc, where any blue team you can just throw her on, right? But it's kind of not the same for green teams, and I think moving forward we'll see her stocks definitely go up. But SHIZUE is most definitely probably one of the best, like SHIZUE and Blanc are just one of the best like support units for EXs in the game. Like, I mean, the single target ultimate is nice, right? Like it just does damage, which is like what you would want. But she also does provide this weakness strike, which is really good. Ult damage resistance down, which is even like way better. And then she also does the free orb change, which basically guarantees you a 6-hand. Like as long as you have a 6-hand and like 1 orb changer, you're good, right? Like 3 ultimates and like, I don't know, maybe you need a tiny bit of RNG, but typically you'll be able to get 6-hand like 99% of the time with this sort of skill. Plus she has a really good trait, so comparatively to ALBEDO, who isn't really that great in my opinion. But I mean, I haven't really tried her out yet, right? But just, you know, seeing what I've seen so far. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this SHIZUE showcase. I think she just works really well on the Stern of Spirit team, and it's slowly becoming one of my favorite. I really like all the units. I really do like this meta, and I like the collaboration metas have always just been really cool, and I really enjoy using them. So that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one. I can't wait to do some damage testing with these units, but we shall see. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.